Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens with migrationology.com in Singapore. We are at the Chinatown Complex, which is kind of a big shopping hawker area in Chinatown in Singapore. And I'm here today to find and search out a stall that is well known for serving Claypot chicken rice. I have no idea where it is in this food court yet, so we're gonna walk around and try to find it. Okay, I am still walking around. This place is packed, and it's not just a like straight up square food court, but there are so many offshoots and branches of this food courts and little places that seem to be a little bit hidden, and I have not found yet what I'm looking for, but I love this environment here. It's just bustling, it's packed. It really feels like Hong Kong here to me. That literally took me about 15 minutes walking around this food court to find, but finally arrived. It is called Lian Claypot. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it, but I finally found it. I'm gonna get in line and order. This hawker center is absolutely packed and chaotic and hectic today, and I absolutely love it. But when I got to the Claypot rice, I was doing a quick vlog and I was about to order, and then a table of very kind ladies started talking to me, and they said, "You've got to try it," and they said there's an hour-long wait. And so I asked them if it was worth it, and they said it's definitely worth it. You've gotta wait in line and order it. She told me at least an hour because they have so many backed up orders. But it's truly an incredible process that they have going on. Watching them prepare the Claypot rice is truly amazing. If you are a food lover, it's like an open air museum of a hawker center. They literally have bleachers of fires going on, and then the clay pots are put up on the fire, and then they put some water and rice. They put raw rice into the clay pot and then cook it for a certain amount of time, and then after that, I'm not sure what they do, but they kind of fluff up the rice, and then after that, at the precise time, they add in a mixture of chicken and Chinese sausage and maybe a few vegetables, and so it kind of all melts together in a beautiful symphony of flavors in that clay pot, and it's just an absolute sensational process to see them cooking that. The best thing about a food court like this is that even if you have a long wait, there are so many other delicious things to eat that you can satisfy, well, not completely satisfy, but you can take away the edge of your hunger and excitement by snacking on other delicious things. So we just got a plate of chicken wings to snack on right now. Look at that beautiful, oh, and they are hot, really hot still. Let me just quickly dip in the sauce. I'm going to attempt to eat this wing using the one bite method, where you kind of slip the meat and everything off the bone in one bite. Let's see if it works. I'm not sure if it will work though. Come on. Oh, that's hot and fresh. Oh, that has a Cantonese roast meat flavor to it. Almost like char siu, but chicken. Didn't work perfectly, but it did work pretty well. There's still a little bit of meat on the inside there. For my next snack, I decided to go find some Popiah. And these Popiahs are Chinese, but they're also very common in Thailand, but I think the Singapore version is a little bit different. And what she did was she took one of these thin batter pancakes, and then she added in a bunch of sauces. I think there's some hoisin sauce inside, and then she added a sprinkle of peanuts, and I'm not sure what else, but then also the main ingredients, she added in a bunch of shredded cucumber, and I think a mixture of shredded turnip, and then wrapped it all up. These are like approaching mini burrito sized wraps, and I'm gonna grab a piece in the middle so that we can see everything on the inside. And then yeah, wrap them all. Oh man. Uh-oh, it's breaking a little bit. Let me try to get this. Oh, and there's some cilantro in there. There are a bunch of things. You have a lot of different textures going on. The turnip has that turnip crispness to it, and then there's a bunch of little crispies in there, which kind of taste like they have a little bit of a nutty taste to them, but like deep fried crispies. It's kind of hard to tell if this is sweet or savory. It's more on the savory side, but it definitely has a little bit of a sweet tinge to it to balance it all out. And then it's all wrapped up in like a thin crepe that's very thin. As I was eating that popiah, Ying went back into the chaos of the food center and ordered an iced kacang. There's some cream corn on there, and I don't even know what all kind of flavors there are, but loads of different flavors. And are there toppings in the bottom too, Ying? I don't know, there are a bunch, lots and lots of stuff. Okay, I'll just take this bite with some corn. Wow. That tastes just like rainbow shave ice in Hawaii. It tastes like all the tropical flavors all mixed up in one. And then with the addition of some cream corn all over the top of it. The wait is finally over. That took exactly 1.5 hours. The giant clay pot, the bed of rice on the bottom, topped with lots of chicken, pieces of pork belly, Chinese sausage, some kind of vegetable, and the aroma coming off of it. You can smell especially that Chinese sausage. It's just absolutely beautiful. And it's also served with this sauce, which I think you're supposed to put over the top of all that rice and everything, but I'm not sure what it is. It's kind of oily. I think it's maybe dark soy sauce. Let me just taste it real fast. That's like a, wow. It's very oily. It's like an oil, soy sauce, sweet and salty mixture. I'm gonna pour on a little bit of this. Oh yeah, that's like a very dark ketchup manis, I think. Okay, maybe that will be enough, and then we can add more later. Oh, and I can already feel with my chopsticks, the rice on the bottom there is crunchy. Oh, crunchy and hot. Okay, I'm gonna stir up a little bit. Oh, that smells unbelievable. Okay, and then I'm gonna put some of this into my bowl. Oh, that is smelling insane. Oh man. Okay, and take a few more of those vegetables. Okay, I'm gonna have a piece of Chinese sausage and some of that vegetable and some rice with that. You can smell that like slow cooked clay pot roasted. It almost has a grill aroma to it, a roasted aroma to it. That smell is just superb. And that is piping hot. That is just absolutely comforting. The rice is so hot. I didn't get any crunchy bits in that bite, but definitely coming up there will be a lot of crunchy rice. That is kind of a sweet Chinese sausage, and then you got that drizzle of the dark soy sauce, which has a little bit of a sweet tinge to it. Oh, the chicken. There's a little bone. Oh, that chicken has an amazing texture. It's definitely chicken breast, but it's not dried out at all. It is really, really moist and has a very like smooth texture to it. It's not dry or crumbly at all. I didn't notice this at first when I started eating, but then after taking a couple bites, I noticed a really kind of fishy, salty flavor. And so Ying and I discovered that they did add some salted fish in here, which gives it a wonderful, wonderful saltiness. But you don't want to get a whole piece of that salted fish in one bite. So you really want to break it up and mix it in with the rice. Okay. And right after I said that, I definitely mixed in way too much salty fish in there. That's very, very salty.
Along with the Claypot rice, we also got some chicken feet soup. And there's supposed to be peanuts in here. Let me try some of that soup. It's very plain in flavor. I don't think it's even salty, but you can actually taste the nutty peanut flavor in it. And that's about it. Finished with that clay pot rice. That was awesome. And just the entire experience and the buzz of eating at this Chinatown complex was fascinating and my kind of a place. And not only was the chicken rice clay pot delicious, but also watching them make it. I could just sit there and watch them make it all day long. It's like it could be considered a spectator sport. I want to say a big thank you to both Tan and Jimmy for recommending this place, as well as everybody else. Thank you very much. You don't need to limit yourself just to Claypot chicken rice when you come here. I don't even have a clue how many stalls are at this hawker center, but I'm guessing somewhere in the hundreds. And also, I wanted to just quickly point out that we sat at table number 711. I'm assuming they start numbering at table number 1, and I bet the table numbers could go up past 1,000 here. This is a giant place, and it's another fantastic food court hawker center in Singapore. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up, and also I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, and I will see you on the next food video.